sound familiar to you. Their purpose is to help you visualize the keys in action. Ultimately, your proof will be your own experience in taking charge of your talent. Why your talent matters. Why should you take charge of your talent? Because your talent matters. It matters to you, it matters to your organization, and it matters to the world. When your talent lies dormant, there is a hole in your daily life. You may feel a lack of contentment and try to fill the hole with all kinds of activities and possessions that never quite do the trick. Opposing forces blunt your efforts and squash your hopes. On the other hand, when you express your talent, the world vibrates with possibility. You feel the sweet experience of satisfaction. One idea leads to the next and the next. Time flies. Life is filled with resources that carry you forward, sometimes in surprising ways. Is it really that big of a deal to find a way to use more of your talent at work? We say yes. It's a terrible waste when talent gets brushed aside. We know that when you aren't using your talent to the fullest, everyone pays the price. Your productivity dips, your innovation peters out, and your love of life may evaporate. You may still be doing your job, but the joy you may have had has dissipated. The frustration, boredom, or stress from work can cause toxic damage to your personal life as well. You may get in a rut and become blind to new opportunities. If you can't see the road signs, you don't take the right turns. You lose something of yourself and what you could be. Thus, the obvious makes sense. When you engage more of your talent, you become happier. And how important is that? Put talent development in the hands of the talented. If you've gone out on your own or have recently lost your job, it may be clear to you that it's your responsibility to take charge of your talent. You need to take care of yourself because there's nobody else who will. This book will support you in doing just that. What if, however, you are in an organization that does give attention to talent development? Maybe it will take care of you. After all, enlightened organizations often have training classes and leadership development programs and give special attention to people identified as high potentials. That's all fine and dandy if you are one of the chosen, in which case we encourage you to take advantage of the resources that serve your aspirations. But what if you aren't one of the chosen, or you want to do more on your own initiative? We will help you to explore your talent potential more fully at work. Even if you are one of the chosen and feel fully engaged in your work, there are strong reasons for you to take charge of your talent and for your organization to encourage you to do so. As good as top-down talent development programs and organizations may be, they have limitations for both employees and their organizations. Many start with organizational needs and train people to fill those requirements. Such programs, however, don't tap a person's core enthusiasm and accompanying talent. How much talent gets bypassed with a mechanistic approach where each person fits into a slot and organizational objectives drive talent development? That's probably a big chunk of the 30 to 40% of untapped talent that employees reported in the surveys we noted earlier. The mechanistic approach would make complete sense, except that people aren't machines and don't want to be driven like cattle. As Daniel Pink concludes in Drive, The Surprising Truth About What Motivates Us, transactional systems may successfully get people to complete routine tasks, but they aren't likely to inspire the groundbreaking innovations and genuine engagement that both individuals and organizations need to thrive. When companies ask, how do we get employees to contribute more than what's required for their pay, they lose the race right out of the gate. This is the transactional view. When employees sense they are working in a tit-for-tat environment, they may respond by thinking, okay, I've got my skills, you're my employer. How are we going to barter? What's the deal? The transactional mode triggers fearful behavior. Everything is a negotiation that no worker wants to lose. Yes, you want to be valued and respected, and no, you don't want to be used and taken advantage of. What are you going to give me for my extra effort? Is it fair? Who's going to come out ahead? Who's in charge? Do I like him or her? Even positive answers to the transactional questions lead to a dead end. What if the deal is fair? Lack of fairness can kill motivation, but fairness alone doesn't inspire it. As a senior executive commented after his management team analyzed how best to boost results,